Hello everybody, Jay here at Lived and Learned DIY. So today on the channel we got a really special project in mind for you. It's not about wood or being outdoors. They're actually in my shop today, but it's something I think you guys will find really cool. So I'm going to show you what we got going on. I'm pretty darn excited about it. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So anyway, stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Okay, so we got an exciting one today on the books to do, and this is from me personally here in the shop. And I wanted to document this from the very get-go, from the beginning of it, but it didn't happen. We had a delivery driver that was just terrible, that brought this, what I'm getting ready to show you guys. So I wound up having to unload the truck by myself while he stood and watched, which was just ridiculous. But anyway, okay, so here is our project for today. Yes, it is a two-post car lift, a 10,000-pound BendPak two-post car lift. So I am going to be installing this today, or at least I'm going to start on it. But I've been waiting to get one of these for I don't know how many years. I finally got a shop that's big enough to put it up in, and it's extra tall because I'm a really tall guy. My son's a really tall guy. And I'm so excited about this. I've waited so long to get one of these and finally got one. Now I got to put it up. I was looking for some help today, but my buddies, all my friends that are knowledgeable about such things, they were all busy today, getting close to the holidays and everything. So anyway, I'm going to set up as much of it as I can today. I'll probably go home and get Little John and bring him down here, my little John Deere tractor, and have to set the main beams and post up with it. But I'm going to get started unpacking right now, so stay tuned. Okay, so before I start unboxing a lot of things, you see that I've already taken all the packaging and stuff off the lift. It was wrapped up in a bunch of wood and shrink wrap. I was just trying to get that off. It rained a little bit on it, so it had a little moisture there. But anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here's the instruction book. So this is a BendPak 10 APX-181. It's the tallest lift that they have that you don't have to modify. So anyway, I'm going to start unpacking things, get everything laid out per the instruction manual. I've never put one of these. Well, actually, I helped my father-in-law put one of these in about 20 years ago, but my memory's shot since then. So I'm relying on their instructions. They've got 118 pages of instructions. So just bear with me. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through all that. So let's get started on putting this thing, or at least taking it apart to where we can put it up. So whoo. So here's the parts box. Like I said, it got a little bit wet, but there's everything that's inside there. So let me just show you. We've got installation hardware, concrete anchors, several packs of concrete anchors, we got hydraulic lines, power cables, lift cables, more hydraulic lines. Holy cow, the box is still full. Anyway, let's get this thing completely laid out here on the table and we'll show you what we got. Okay, so I got everything unpacked. That took a minute, but anyway, here we go. So we've got these, I'm thinking these are the padded lifts that go on the frame rails, extensions, things to go on the racks to hold these extensions on your lift, all kinds of hardware, anchors, more hardware, Loctite is even included, safety cables, safety handle, another book, wiring, hydraulic hoses, and cables. So that's why the book's 118 pages long. But gonna go over here to the lift where it's at, and we're going to actually get started unpacking it. It's kind of packed in there nice and tight. It's got some cardboard and some wood between it. So let's get started on that. So a bit of a side note today, I do want to show you something that I've got going on in the shop. So I watch Matt from Diesel Creek. He has a wonderful channel, by the way. Check him out sometime. He was talking about building his dream shop, and he was trying to find out a lighting situation or solution. And so he came up with these LED shop lights, high bay lights off of Amazon. And I bought two and put them in. And I don't know if you guys can tell from some of my previous videos till now, those lights are super, super bright. What I've had in the past are these 8-foot old style fluorescents. They hum and they do all kinds of things, and they have worked really well, but those are the ticket. I actually just purchased a whole stack of those the other day to put in my shop. There you go. They're a Demolaire 150 watt. Anyway, I'm going to finish putting those up after I get my lift installed, and so I'll give you some updates on that. But I just wanted to give that as a little side note because, man, they are super, super bright. So one thing I can tell you about these BendPak lifts, they are super heavy duty. This whole pallet with all the stuff on it that came in was 2,400 pounds, so everything on it is very, very heavy. Got another book here, another book here about vehicle lift points. Kind of neat. Not sure what's in this. We'll check this out in a few minutes. So I think that's all we're going to be able to do until we take it loose from the frame, which they ship it with this frame right here. You got all those bolts to take loose in all those places. That's what holds it all together in shipping. We can, I'm not sure how we're going to get those arms out, honestly. But anyway, they even put this rubber plastic piece here, it's rubber, yeah, to keep things from getting skinned up during shipping. It's pretty nice. Everything on this, like I said, guys, is absolutely the heaviest materials they can make it out of, and still be able to have somebody to install it, I guess. But anyway, very nice lift. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. Time to break out my old trusty impact driver. Well, at least one thing, I'll get some extra hardware out of this deal, except it's all metric. So, I don't know about that. Well, that took a few minutes as well, but now we've got the arms out on the ground, each one of these taken apart. Now we got to go get Little John to set them up with. I'm telling you, I keep saying this, but everything on this thing is so heavily built. My goodness, that must weigh 300 pounds the way it feels. It's not that heavy, but it feels like it. Even the base that they set it on right here is really nicely welded and put together. Piece of cardboard there. Anyway, there it is. We've got it pulled apart from the crating, and gonna clean up a little bit in here, start doing some measuring, and then go get Little John and we're gonna set it up. So I know you guys probably can't see that bubble there. It is between the lines, but I like to have it perfect. So that means the top of the lift up here needs to go back toward my offices. So I've got one too many shims this way. Let me check it this direction. You know, it's about the same this way. So the top needs to go toward the highway. This side needs to go toward the office. So let's take a shim out and see what we can get with that. Okay, so now we've taken one shim out. It's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're ready to put another bolt in to hold this in place, and then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. But I'm going to get this one held in place first before I try to start moving stuff over there, because you know as well as I do, it's going to move this around once you start moving over there. It's all interconnected up top, so we're going to get that done. So we've got our anchor right here. I'll stick it in the hole. I've already vacuumed the hole out with my shop vac. We've ran the nut up nearly to the top. Okay, now, as you can see, we've got the nut down where we need it to be. The anchor's in where it needs to be. We got our shims in place. So we're gonna tighten that down. The book says 80 to 90 foot-pounds of torque. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get my torque wrench out and torque both of those down, and then we'll go from there. Just to be completely sure that this is still level, we're gonna check it one more time. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, that's what we like. So we're going to torque this one down. We're going to go ahead and torque that one down because I didn't do that the other night, and then we'll move to the other side. Okay, so we've got our bolts, at least two in that side, and torqued down. This is the right hand side as you approach the lift, and so let's check it this way. Okay, we got the bubble touching the line on this side, so that means it needs to go toward that wall that way. And then let's check this way. Perfect. So what we need to do is put a shim on this side to tilt the post back that direction, actually, and then we'll check it again. Okay, so BendPak includes a package of these to shim your lift with. Of course, you would want it to be flat to the floor, but let's be honest, nobody's floor is perfectly level, and especially mine, because it goes at an angle from the outside walls to the middle, drops about 2 inches across the entire width of the shop because we have a big drain in the middle. So we had to adjust for that. We're going to put some shims right there. You can see I've got a couple in there right now. I think I'm going to have to go with one more. I think it'll be perfect. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so now we officially have 2 anchors per post. Each post is perfectly plumb and level. They're square with each other, which I checked that earlier today. Now I'm going to work on installing, we put the power supply on the other night, which is your pump and your reservoir tank. And then you got a line that goes from here up to, sorry about that, up to there. And you've got a cover that goes over this, but we still got to adjust our safety latch on the other side. Something's just not working right with that. I've got to figure that out. So what I'm going to try to do is maybe take Little John and lift these up, lift the carriers up above the safety cable, above the safety latch, so I can see what's going on in there. But we're moving right along. I'm really happy with what we got done so far. So here we go. So I guess we're gonna call that a wrap for this video. So this video did not turn out anything like I'd hoped for. I want to show you the complete process installing my BendPak 2-post lift. That didn't happen. It was never meant to be a tutorial video, but what happened to me is I lost a little bit of footage, and I lost audio on a certain section of it. The footage is my fault. The audio, I'm not really sure what I did wrong there, but anyway, I'm gonna just put the video together as best as I can. I hope it's entertaining. I hope it's useful, or whatever. At least you guys get a good laugh out of it. So anyway, thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope that you guys will continue to tune into the channel and help us out. Thanks. See ya.